And I do believe that we have rotten politics, and I'm not using that as an exaggeration.
Hey everyone and welcome. In this video we're going to be having a look at Lee Anderson, one of the new Red Wall Tories, as he's joined a Conservative party that is showing very little backbone and very little conservatism. So I bet he's kicking himself. And he sounds very angry, to be honest. Now this is in regards to the dinghy dodgers, the illegal aliens, the invasion force, whatever you want to call them, and the current government and the previous government and the government before that's lack of ability or will to remove them. Have a listen to what he says.
Lee Anderson.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Now then, we've got Albanian criminals leaving Albania, which is a safe country. The same criminals are then setting up shop in France. They're then leaving France, which is a safe country, and coming to the UK across the Channel. And then when they get this accommodation, we've got the opposition parties saying the accommodation is not good enough for them. Yeah. Well, does the Home Secretary agree with me? If the accommodation is not good enough for them, they can get on a dinghy and go straight back to France.
Secretary.
Well, my honourable friend's right. The average cost per night is £150 per person per night in a hotel. By my standards, that's quite a nice hotel, I'm afraid. Therefore, I think any complaints that the accommodation isn't good enough is frankly absolutely indulgent and ungrateful.
Now you already said they're sending the criminals over. Now obviously the left are going, no, these are rocket scientists and all of that sort of stuff. Rubbish. Here's a clip of some of them coming over. Have a listen to this.
Are you scared? You have
No, I don't scare. Inshallah,
How long have you been in France?
I 7 years in France.
7 years.
5 years prison. I 7 years in France.
7 years.
5 years prison.
Yep, you heard that right. He's been in France for 7 years, and out of those 7 years, he's been in prison for 5 of them. Rocket scientist? Anyone? So he's absolutely right. And what was very telling was when he asked the question, will you also make the statement to Suella Braverman? She avoided answering. Personally, I don't think they should get a stay in the hotel at all. If you broke the law, our law, to get into the country, i.e. coming over in dinghies, you have no rights whatsoever, in my opinion. No option but to be sent straight back. Shows you that they're rotten to the core. We've got rotten politics, haven't we? Rotten politics on all sides. Something needs to be done, in my opinion. Let me know what you think, though. I'd like to know yours. Stay sane. See you on the next one.